notice that I ain't going nowhere. I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going.
Hello loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nancy Vlogs if you are new here, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always clicking on my videos. So today is on 11th February. Yeah, I was to shoot this content yesterday, but I was unable because there was a delay on KPLC. You all guys understand if you live here in Kenya, but now I have to shoot it today. So guys, today we are going to have a girl talk, yeah, and we are going to handle everything girl talk, okay? So, and before we start on it, I will be having a giveaway. So guys, if you get to reach to 600 subscribers, I'll need you guys to comment down a small business, because I'm going to be promoting small business. I need you to get to comment down your small business, and the comment that gets more likes, I'm going to promote that business for 1 month. But I'll be picking, I need them to be 2, because I'll be making 8 videos in a month. So I'll make 4 for one brand or one small business, and 4 videos for one small business. So I'll be marketing them, because I can't be able maybe to purchase everything from all of you, because I know lots of you have small businesses, and this is a way of me appreciating you for always watching my videos, subscribing, sharing. So this was the best way I thought of giving back to you guys, because you have been so good to me. And I will be sipping on my green tea as we do this talk, yeah. And also, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect in my life. So whatever opinion that I'm giving out is my opinion, and my opinion can't be the same as yours. So in every matter, I would love for you to also give your thoughts down in the comments section. So guys, I have a list, and my phone is dying, and I love my phone cover, my phone case actually. I have a list. I made down a list of what we are going to tackle. First thing is comparing your piece, okay? A lot of us ladies, as we are maturing, we get ourselves comparing our piece, comparing our lives to others. Okay, one thing you should know is your life, your destiny, your life cannot be the same as for the other. Okay, and whenever you are comparing your piece or your life with another person or your friend, the thing that happens is you get out of your path, and you'll forget of your future or your goals. Okay, so at this moment, when you're comparing yourself to others, okay, or comparing your piece to others, for instance, you might be comparing yourself with your friends who are getting married, others are getting job opportunities and you're not, others are flying and you're not, others are going for trips, you're not. Okay, the best thing is try as much as to look out for your destiny, live your life, because everyone has their life. Okay, you can't live my life, I can't live your life. That's simple. So, and remember, if you start comparing yourself to others, what you are going to do is lose focus of your goals, and we don't want to lose focus to your goals. Okay, so make sure that instead of comparing yourself to others or comparing yourself to your friends, try and learn from them. Okay, try and learn from them. For instance, I'm a content creator. I watch YouTube, all other creators, and what I do, because I need to get to their level, I try and not copy exactly what they do, but learn how they do it. Okay, I learn how they do it, and that's simple. Instead of comparing yourself, try and learn. The next topic is how to become God's favorite. Okay, how to become God's girly. Okay, just as you could add some pressure, add some efforts to becoming a friend to someone or making a friend, that's how you should also make effort and put time apart for you to become a God's girly. Okay, and in this way you'll have to pray more, you'll have to try and read your Bible, listen to scriptures, try to think godly. Okay, it's not easy, but it's a journey that I would recommend for any girly to start on, because it is going to help you to get to your goals and easily. Okay, and it's all like wherever you feel alone, you're going to feel like you have a companion, because you already have a friend in Jesus or in God. Okay, so I would really highly recommend for a girl to become God's friend. On to the other topic, learn control. Okay guys, like there's nothing good, there's nothing better, there's nothing rich than learning control. This is what I mean. You have to know how to control your emotions, how to control every situation that comes in your life, and to stop handling every situation in anger. Okay, because we all know when we handle a bad situation in anger, it always end up not good. Okay, so like life sometimes can hit you in a very different way, in a way that you are not expecting. And this is how I always control my anger or the situation that gets to me. I always think at the back of my mind that everything happens for a reason, be it bad, be it good. That's how I know everything happens for a good reason. If I lose someone close to me, if I grow further from friends, or something happens, I don't take it like, or start blaming it on myself or blaming it on people. I take it as a sign that I'm growing in life and life is growing. Okay, so don't let life outgrow you by not having control in things that are happening in your life today. Okay, so just know that everything happens for a reason, either good or bad, and every situation always come to an end. Next topic is single life, how to handle single life. Okay, one thing or one tip I would love to give you and share with you how to handle single life is to enjoy your moments alone. That time alone, that the moment that you find yourself alone, try as much and make it count. Okay, enjoy your time alone, because let me tell you, if you start enjoying your time alone, you are not going then to be forcing issues in relationship or trying to look for relationships that even yourself, if you get to them, they are just going to be chaos and toxic to you. Okay, just find something. You can find some things to do by yourself. You can start trying and see if you, for instance, you can start watching movies, you can start dancing, you can start cooking. Okay, you just have to find an activity that you'll do alone and enjoy. Look for an activity that you can do alone and enjoy, and that will help you to start enjoying your alone time, and you not be feeling like lonely and that you want to be in a relationship. Okay, like it always worked for me because I like my life alone for it and I enjoy it. So I have invested myself to activities that I do alone and that make me feel loved. Okay, and that makes me like I don't need to force issues with anybody or get to unwanted relationships. So that's a tip that I can give you if you are afraid of being single. Okay, it's a great time, by the way, guys. Try as much and enjoy that time. Whenever you are single, try and enjoy it, because whenever you get relationship, your time is shared. So the only time that you have by yourself is now when you are single. Like for instance, for me, I like investing time. When I get into a relationship, I really invest my time in this person that I'm in the relationship with. So I feel good that I'm already investing that time into myself. And whenever maybe I get to a serious relationship, I will be just fine with it, and I'll be able also to invest the time to my partner when that time comes. So yeah, next topic is how to unlearn jealousy. Okay, how to unlearn jealousy. Jealousy is something that we are human and is in us. Okay, you can't escape it, but you can control it. By the way, you can stop being jealous. It's just that you have not decided on it, but you can stop being jealous. So unlearn jealousy today, because also when you become jealous to others, you're also blocking your own blessings. Okay, instead of being jealous to what others are doing or to others' achievements, try and ask the person that you are, maybe they are in the situation that you would like, or the situation you feel like, no, I'm the one who's supposed to be in this situation. This blessing was to be for me and not for them. You get it? And that's where jealousy comes in, because maybe your friends or someone else is getting exactly what you want and exactly what you think you should be having at that moment, and that's how jealousy grows. Okay, so instead of doing that, whenever someone achieves or gets something or is in a situation that you would love or you want to be in the same situation, what you're going to do is try and ask them, what did you do to get into this situation? Okay, learn from them and stop being jealous of them. Grow together. Okay, like for instance, someone can start up a business that you have been wanting for the longest time to start, and out of nowhere they start it. The thing is, nothing happens overnight. Okay, so you'll have to ask them, learn from them. Just go and ask, how did you come to open this business? Like, I never thought you are interested. And then they are going to tell you everything that you need to do, and that way you're going to unlearn jealousy. Another way that I use to unlearn jealousy is to pray, guys. By the way, I do pray a lot. Pray and ask God to help you not to get jealous of others or to get jealous of your friends' achievements. Okay, pray about it. Just tell God, like, God, help me control my jealousy. I don't want to become jealous to others, to my friends' achievements and them growing. Okay, also pray about it, and that will be very simple for you to unlearn jealousy. To the next topic, that is setting life goals. There is nothing as challenging as setting life goals. It's challenging because at a point you always get, when you start setting it, like you can say now we are on February, by the end of February I want to have achieved this. For instance, I want to have like 3,000 followers on Instagram. Okay, like you have already set the goal. The thing that happens to people and they never get to their goals is that you give up so easily. And you also try to compare yourself to others. Maybe you're saying you're at 100 followers on Instagram, so, and then you see maybe someone also just joined the Instagram. Already you have 100 followers, but they came with 0 followers, and maybe they are already surpassing you in the followers. Maybe they get to 500 before you get there. Yeah, the thing is, you should know that everyone has a growth rate. Accept your growth rate. Accept your growth rate. And it doesn't mean that you set a goal for, like, for instance, when you set a goal to achieve a goal by the end of February, there are some goals that you can't force, by the way. Like followers on Instagram, you can't just go and just say, I want to get to 1000 followers by the end of February, and you're not posting or what. So you have to, if you set a goal, you have to put in some efforts, okay, so that you will achieve the goal. Just don't give up on the goal because it's already at the middle of the month and you are seeing no results. No, don't give up yet because you're not seeing any results, and maybe you are at the deadline of the goal that you have set is almost there. Just keep on pressing on the goal, keep on working so that you can get to the goal, okay? And the thing with me is, I always maybe set goals for my life and give it a deadline, and sometimes it would get to that deadline and have not yet achieved that goal. Okay, the thing that I always do, I don't give up on the goal because I reached the deadline without me achieving the goal. The thing I always do is go back to the goal, revisit the goal, and also try and learn, research, and see what I can do, or what effort I can do, or what strategy I can use to get to the goal. Okay, and then nothing hacks so much like not getting to the goal at the deadline. So just try, learn. When you set a goal, look for the strategies to get to it. So yeah, the next topic is how to love yourself. How to love yourself. By the way, there's nothing hard like loving yourself. There is nothing. If you don't love yourself, by the way, I was in a situation where I don't love myself, and it was so hard for me to love myself. It was really hard for me to love myself. And whenever you don't love yourself, whatever you always get yourself doing is you trying to make others happy when you are not happy. Okay, like for instance, for me, I used like to get people gifts so that they can love me. All right, I could just try and do something to people around me so that they can see me and love me, but at that moment I was not loving myself. So the thing that the strategy that I used to love myself, I started to enjoy my life alone and creating time for myself, of which I became to an addict of spending life or time alone. I love it. Like there are no dramas, no pressures. I go with my pace. I live my life in my pace. I accept my blessings slowly by slowly, and I glow and grow slowly by slowly. Okay, and the thing, I had a slogan. I built a slogan that says in Kiswahili, sio must. It's not a must, guys. Sio must. So I could like even get loans just to be involved in maybe in an activity that has people in it, so that they can see me there and love me. I don't know if you're getting me. I could even get loans to give somebody just so that they can love me. And let me tell you, if someone doesn't love you, they will not love you back, no matter what you do. So I started enjoying my time alone. I started gifting myself. Whatever I was doing to others for them to love me, I started doing it to myself. Okay, I also discovered new hobbies, and most of all, you'll have to learn. You'll have to force yourself into your alone time. In this way, you will not need somebody near you or somebody's validation to do something. If you love yourself, you'll not need anybody's validation to do something or to live your life to the fullest. Okay, just love yourself. Love yourself, girl. Try and even look for activities that you can do alone, like painting. You can do painting, you can watch a movie, you can go for a walk alone. And whenever you are alone, you discover much about yourself. You see you get to discover your dark sides. Yeah, because we have dark sides. Like, I discovered dark sides in me, like, yeah. And it's not easy to start a process of loving yourself, but when you get to the goal, when you reach, like, when you start loving yourself, there's no going back. Next topic, sex hygiene. This is something, like, as Africans, daughters don't get to be taught by our parents, but I'm here to tell you guys, sex hygiene is very important to you. It's very important to you. Okay, first of all, just know who you are getting involved in the sex. Okay, don't just know their health status. Also use protection, and after the thing, make sure you pee, wash down there. Okay, pee and wash down there, and take a good rest after doing the thing. Okay, the next topic is navigating life. How to navigate life. There is no book about navigating life, and you cannot live a life as others live their lives. Everyone has their own life path, and so this makes it so hard for us to navigate life. But it becomes easy when you accept to try, fail. So yeah, don't be afraid of failure, don't be afraid of trying. So whatever you think or whatever comes into your mind and it shows you like you should try that thing or you should try that life path, make sure you try that life path. You never know, it might work for you and or it might not work, but it is always advised for you to follow your heart or to follow your instincts to the path, to the life path that it is showing you. And also, if you follow such a certain life path and then fail, don't be afraid to get up and try another one. Okay, not everybody is built to run a business. Okay, so you could start a business and fail, but you can maybe fail, but that doesn't mean that you should not go back and try something else. You can go on and start creating content and succeed. Okay, so it doesn't mean because you failed on something that you're not going to be successful on another. So just try your best and let yourself fail and succeed so that you can get to your life path or navigate life easily. It's not easy as it sounds, but if you start to accept failure, it's the hardest thing to accept, but when you start accepting failure, girl, you are going to make it. Okay, it's for me, I don't take, if I fail in something, I really don't take it as a failure, I take it as a lesson. So when you fail in something, don't take it as failure, take it as a lesson. Okay, and this life is a lesson, is a class, so we have to learn a lesson in each and every step of our life. And you have to understand like that life is not all smooth. Okay, we have some mountains to climb, some plains, we have somewhere to go and roll over. So just be ready and do whatever you feel like you want to do. Don't be afraid of trying. So that will be the end of this girl talk, and thank you for joining me on this girl talk. If you would love for me to do more girl talks, make sure you follow me on Instagram and give me some topics on what you would love me to advise you. Can I be an advisor to your life? Or something that you want my opinion on, and I'm going to give you a very, very honest opinion. But also remember, I'm also learning. Actually, I'm still learning. I'm 24, so I take my life step by step, and I'm still learning this life. I'm not at the top. So yeah, make sure you comment down below, give me some advice also, or some tips to navigate this life, so we can navigate it together. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this and give me a comment. And also remember that we'll be having a giveaway when we get to 600 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe so that we can start marketing and promoting this small business that surrounds us. Okay, so till next time, bye.